Welcome to an exploration of one of America's most infamous landmarks, Alcatraz, known as The Rock. This isolated island prison holds a dark and fascinating history. Nestled in the cold, choppy waters of San Francisco Bay, Alcatraz Island wasn't just a prison. It was a symbol of ultimate confinement and the last resort for the nation's most incorrigible criminals. Its notorious reputation, The Rock, was well earned. The combination of strong currents, frigid water, and relentless security made it virtually inescapable, instilling fear in even the toughest inmates. But Alcatraz didn't start as a maximum security prison. Its story begins long before the notorious gangsters arrived. The island's strategic location made it important even in the mid-19th century, first utilized for defense against foreign attacks. Alcatraz served as a military fortification and later as a disciplinary barracks for the U.S. Army, housing military prisoners who broke rank or committed serious offenses. However, by 1934, facing a surge in organized crime and the need for an inescapable prison, the island was transferred to the Federal Bureau of Prisons, officially becoming a federal penitentiary. Life inside Alcatraz was a harsh existence, defined by relentless rules and total isolation. The prison was designed to break the will of the nation's most dangerous criminals, imposing a strict regime where privileges had to be earned and silence was often mandated. Alcatraz became home to notorious figures like Al Capone, George Machine Gun Kelly, and Robert Stroud, the Birdman of Alcatraz, further cementing its legendary status. The constant draw of freedom led many to attempt escape, despite the near impossible odds presented by the island's location. The frigid water, strong currents, and constant surveillance meant that out of 36 men who tried to escape, most were either caught, shot, or presumed drowned. In 1946, the infamous Battle of Alcatraz saw a violent, three-day struggle between inmates and guards, resulting in the deaths of 2 guards and 3 inmates, a grim reminder of the tensions within. The most famous escape came in 1962, when Frank Morris and the Anglin brothers vanished, leaving behind cleverly constructed dummy heads. Their fate remains one of history's great unsolved mysteries. By the early 1960s, the era of Alcatraz as a federal prison was coming to an end. Rising operational costs, particularly the logistics of transporting everything to the island, combined with deteriorating facilities, made the prison economically unsustainable. On March 21, 1963, Alcatraz Federal Penitentiary officially closed its doors, ending nearly 3 decades of its formidable operation. The island's history didn't end with the prison closure. Its next chapter was one of protest and cultural reclamation. From 1969 to 1971, Native American activists occupied Alcatraz, asserting their right to the land and demanding respect for indigenous sovereignty, marking a significant moment in civil rights history. Today, Alcatraz is a National Park Service landmark and a museum, drawing millions of visitors eager to walk the halls where America's most feared criminals were once held. Alcatraz Island remains a powerful symbol, not just of punishment, but of the compelling and often dark history of the American justice system. Its towering presence in San Francisco Bay ensures that the legacy of The Rock, America's most feared prison, will continue to fascinate and resonate for generations to come.